In the years after you turn 60, who will really be by your side? When you were younger, it may seem like the answer is clear: your family, close friends, and people you've known for a long time. Things start to look a little different after age 60, though. Things change in life. People have things to do. The priorities change. You understand all of a sudden that the support system you always thought was there might not be as solid as you thought. We'll talk about 6 important pillars that become more reliable than family as you age in this film. There's no need to push people away. Real security comes from knowing where it comes from and making sure you're not left open to harm when you need help the most. When you build a strong base on these 6 pillars, you get the security and freedom you need to get through life's obstacles. Because these 6 bases may change the way you think about support, stay tuned until the end. And by the end, you'll understand them. You'll never feel helpless, alone, or unprepared again. It's time to begin. The first pillar is your financial security. Someone else is the most solid help you'll ever have. It's your freedom from money worries. You can't buy happiness with money, but you can buy safety, freedom, and peace of mind. As you get older, you understand that depending on family for money is not a good idea. There's a chance. Your kids are adults now and have their own lives, bills, and homes to take care of. People who love you very much might not always be able to help you when you need it the most. Think about Edward, a 71-year-old man who always thought that his kids would help him out if he ever needed money. He gave them money when they needed it and was always there when they called. We helped them through college. But when an unexpected illness used up all of his savings, he went to his kids for help, only to find that they were already having trouble paying their own mortgages and bills. Not because they didn't care, but because you never know what will happen in life. That's why being financially stable is one of the best things you can do for yourself. It's not about having a lot of money. It's about getting ready. You should have a backup plan for when something goes wrong, a steady source of income you can count on, and a good grasp of how to handle your money so you never need help from anyone else to get by. If you're over 60, you should ask yourself, do I have enough saved to cover unexpected costs? Is my cash in retirement safe? Have I cut down on the cash risks that could put me at risk? Right now is the time to act if the answer is no. Learn how to make a good budget, stay out of debt that you don't need, and put your money into things that will give you security in the long run. Your financial security is the one thing that will always be there for you, no matter what life throws at you. The second pillar is your health. Your health is one thing that can't be replaced by love, money, or help from other people. When you turn 60, your body can either help you the most or get in the way the most. If you really want to, you can have all the money you want. But if your health gets worse, you lose your freedom. Your family may care about you, but they can't work out for you. They can't eat the things that are good for you. They also can't stop the aging process for you. You are the only one responsible for that. A lot of people don't take care of their health because they think that someone else will do it for them when the time comes. But the truth is that your family has their own lives, even if they love you. They might not be able to, have the time, or be able to give you care. And letting other people take care of your health can make you feel helpless. This is why putting your health first now is one of the best things you can do for your future. Like Tom, a 67-year-old man who was always busy when he was younger but didn't do much after he retired. He thought he had a lot of time to work out again. But before he knew it, he had less energy, was less mobile, and found it hard to do easy things. His kids came by sometimes to help, but they couldn't be there all the time. He finally understood that he needed to take charge of his health right now, not tomorrow or next year, if he wanted to keep his freedom. It's not necessary to train like an athlete, but making small, regular efforts does help. Every day, move your body, eat foods that feed you instead of foods that hurt you, and don't forget to get your checkup. If you've been avoiding signs like aches that won't go away, trouble walking, or changes in your energy levels, it's time to stop. Every good choice you make today will help you in the long run. Because in the end, it's not your kids, family, or friends who are the most important people in your life. It's up to you to stay healthy, strong, and able. And you'll need less help from other people in the future if you put your health first now. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 5 below to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Third pillar, your group of friends. Isolating yourself is one of the worst things that people do as they age. It might happen slowly. People you care about die and friends move away. And before you know it, the people you know have shrunk smaller than you thought possible. The problem is that being alone is easy to do when you don't have good friendships. And being alone is dangerous, especially after age 60. It changes more than just how you feel. It hurts your health, makes you less smart, and may even shorten your life. You might think that your family will always be there for you. But let me tell you the truth. Your kids have their own lives. They are busy because they have jobs, families, and other duties. Even though they love you very much, they can't be your only friend. That's why your social network is one of the most important things that will help you. The people who check up on you, make you laugh, and liven up your life. These connections are not a treat. They have to be there. Look at Bella, a 74-year-old woman who always relied on her family to keep her company. She had 2 boys who both loved her very much. But over time, they got busy with work and taking care of their own kids. They still called, but they stopped coming over every day and getting together on the weekends as much. As Bella waited for calls that didn't always come, she began to feel lonely. After that, she changed. She got back in touch with old friends, joined a neighborhood group, and even found new hobbies that helped her meet new people. All of a sudden, she had people to talk to, laugh with, and feel like she had a purpose in life. She didn't need her family for her to feel close. She was the one who made that link. A valuable thing that friendships, community groups, and even casual acquaintances give you is a feeling of belonging. Having people in your life besides your family makes you emotionally stronger. This is true whether it's a friend you talk to, a book club you join, or a group at the gym. The more people you know now, the more help you'll have in the years to come. So, think about who is in your life right now. That makes you happy? If the answer isn't clear, you need to reach out to more people. Because having friends isn't the only reason to have a strong social network. People who make you feel good about yourself, tell you of your worth, and make every part of your life better are important. The 4th pillar is your feeling of purpose. One form of support that people often forget about isn't another person. It's your own sense of right and wrong. A lot of people start to feel different after age 60. Having a parent, a job, or taking care of someone start to lose their value. When people retire, their kids grow up and move out on their own, and life slows down. And when you don't know where you're going, it's simple to feel left out, unnoticeable, or even lost. It doesn't matter how much your family loves you. They can't give you hope. You need to make that for yourself. An interest, a project, or a goal can give you a reason to get up in the morning. This will keep your mind sharp, your emotions stable, and your life full. It keeps you involved in the world instead of just seeing it from a distance. Think of someone like Jimmy, an engineer who is 71 years old and retired. He was excited to finally be able to relax when he quit his job. After a few months, though, he began to feel antsy and like something was missing. He felt like his days were empty. His kids came over once in a while, but they had their own lives. At that point, he chose to do something. He started teaching little kids how to build things as a helper at a nearby school. Soon, he had a new reason to wake up every day, something that made him feel important, useful, and involved in life. A job doesn't have to give you purpose. Anything that makes you feel alive, like learning something new, helping other people, gardening, drawing, traveling, or even just making goals for yourself. It's about doing things that make you happy and keep your mind and heart busy. Should you think that your best days are behind you, it's time to change your mind. As you get older, your meaning doesn't go away, it changes. And the more you work to give your daily life meaning, the less you'll need other people to make you happy. When all is said and done, the best help you can get isn't someone holding your hand. It's the fire inside you that keeps you going. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 7 below to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. The 5th pillar is your mental strength. Things happen in life that test you. After age 60, problems don't end, they just change. It's normal for people to feel lonely from time to time as friends and family die or get sick. The truth is that your inner strength will always be the most reliable source of power, no matter how much help you get from other people. What keeps you going is your ability to change, deal with your feelings, and find peace when things get hard, even when things don't go the way you planned. Too many people depend on their family to help them feel better, being sure that their kids, brothers, or other relatives will always be there to comfort them. But the truth is that everyone has their own fights. The person you need to be there for you emotionally might not always have the time or energy to do so. That's why it's so important to become emotionally strong. It helps you find power within yourself instead of always looking for it from other people. Emma, a 73-year-old woman who lost her husband after 40 years of marriage, is one example. At first, she turned to her children for mental support, but she soon learned that even though they cared, they had their own families and duties to take care of. She knew they wouldn't be able to fill the hole she felt inside. She worked on getting stronger mentally instead of letting her grief take over. She started writing in a diary, joined a support group, and practiced daily gratitude. She found something powerful over time. She didn't need anyone else to make her feel better. She was strong enough to get better on her own. To be emotionally resilient, you don't have to hide your feelings or act strong all the time. It's about recognizing your pain, dealing with it in a healthy way, and learning how to handle the ups and downs of life with ease. It's about finding ways to find peace on your own, like writing, meditation, therapy, or just thinking about yourself, instead of relying on other people to do it for you. The strength to stand strong on your own will always be one of your best allies, no matter what life throws at you. You will depend less on other people to make you feel whole if you work on your mental strength. At the end of the day, you are the only person who will always be with you through good times and bad. Pillar 6. Being able to change. Life changes a lot after age 60. When things and people change, the things you used to depend on may not be as solid as they used to be. Not dwelling on the past is important for living at this point in life. It's how well you can change. People who don't like change and hold on too tightly to the past are often the ones who have the hardest time as they age. It doesn't matter what life throws at people who learn to adapt, stay open, and accept new opportunities. They find happiness and fulfillment. Many people think that people are set in their ways after a certain age, but it's not always safe to think that way. You might miss out on new chances, meet new people, and learn things that could make your life better. Accepting change isn't the only thing that makes you flexible. You have to constantly look for ways to grow with it. Take a look at Thomas, a 77-year-old man who had always stayed in touch with friends through face-to-face interactions. He felt lost at first when many of his friends moved away or died. He believed, "I guess this is how things are when you get older." Then, he didn't give up on being alone. Instead, he chose to adapt. He joined an online history discussion group and learned how to use video calls to stay in touch with family who lived far away. He also made some new friends along the way. He didn't give up when things changed. Instead, he let himself grow along with them. People who do well after age 60 aren't always the ones who have the most money or the best support network. No matter what life throws at them, these people don't get stuck in their ways. They stay curious and find ways to adapt. When one door shuts, they look for another. People find new ways to connect when their relationships change. They are ready to try something new if something stops working. One of the best things about you is that you can adapt to new situations. It gives you the strength, hope, and confidence to handle life's challenges. And the more you don't fear change, the less you'll feel like you're missing something, and the more you'll see that every stage of life brings something new to you. Leave a comment below with the number 6 to let me know you're watching and that these thoughts are helpful to you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 9 below to let me know you're still here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Last thoughts. Being over 60 is an important age that brings both wisdom and difficulties. In spite of the fact that family may always be important to you, the most reliable help you'll ever have won't come from other people. You can find it in the base you build for yourself. Because you have enough money, you will never need help from someone else to get by. Whether you can keep your freedom and independence depends on how healthy you are. Having friends and family around you keeps you linked, busy, and happy. You can find value and direction in your life no matter what age you are. Your mental strength helps you deal with the hard things that happen in life. You can do well even when things don't go as planned because you can change. You will never feel fully alone if you have these 6 things in place. You will never have to beg for help, feel useless when things go wrong, or wait for someone to save you. Because you can't be truly stable by hoping that other people will be there for you. It comes from knowing that you can handle anything life throws at you. Thanks for being here today. Please get in touch with us. Please tell me what you learned today and how you're going to use it in your life. We care about what you think, so don't be shy about telling us. We feel very motivated and encouraged when we read your opinions. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you liked it and found it useful. Thanks for your support. It lets us keep making good content for you to learn from and be inspired by. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.